Hello, my name is Rosanamod, and welcome to the rosanamod podcast. Want to modify your life? That is corny, but I'm going to keep it in there. This variety show brainstorms solutions for everyday challenges, unlocks your secret potential, think outside the box with creative ideas that improve your business and your life. Get inspired with special guests, get motivated with how-to projects for the whole family, and learn that life is too short for anything less than being happy. Laugh with me or at me, it doesn't matter. Somebody's going to laugh. Welcome to the rosanamod Variety Pod. This is your vessel and host, Rosanamod, aka rosanamod, episode 63. Today, it's all about you ladies looking for a smell that turns men on. 20 smells that turn men on. This is a list for you. If you don't want to write it down, you don't have to. So the link is included underneath the show notes. Check it out. There's pictures included. And here we go. Every person is different, so of course it isn't for everybody. It depends on your taste, but in general sense, there are certain smells that will arouse a man more than others, just as there are smells that arouse women. So we are animals, whether we want to admit it or not. And if you put 100 women in a room full of 100 men, smells play a huge role in what is attractive to each of us. For example, women might find one man smell incredible while he's standing there alone, but as soon as more men start gathering together, the smells will fuse and take over, and now that same guy that had her attention before will find himself competing against other men. He will have to offer more than just his smell, of course, and actually engage her in some kind of banter, because the smells will be going off like alarms. And unless he holds her interest, she will be sniffing out someone else in no time. And that is really the way it works. It is. Your perfume is something you love, and people will tell you it's different, it's wonderful, but you haven't been on a date in a while, so it may be time to change your scent. It couldn't hurt. So there are many variations out there. With a little help from this list, we'll be able to find one that you like. And although it is a huge industry, we must remember that some men do not like perfumes, have allergies or sensitivities to smell in general. So just ask him what he likes. You might be surprised to hear that he might like natural scents or sweat that you get from the gym. I mean, I used to have an ex-boyfriend actually that used to like my sweat smell. That's disgusting, but he did. He preferred that to my perfume, go figure. I spent all this money on for nothing. The only place that you should be wearing perfume are inner elbows, wrists, and behind ears, morning and night. Just, or just spray it out and then walk through it. That's a good way too. Smells are arousing to men, there's no doubt about it. And the trick is to find which smell draws in which guy. So it will be a task, but it sure will be fun finding out, won't it? Because if you do try different scents and you have different people coming over, you'll notice it is kind of like, it works like an experiment, okay? You'll have different guys approaching you, which is funny. You don't have to wear the scent to attract them. Invest in incense, candles, and invite some yumminess into your surroundings, or even in your car. So here are the 20 smells that men find stimulating and sexually attractive. They are in no particular order. Try it out. See what happens. Here we go. Number 1, pumpkin pie. Who doesn't like the homemade smell of pumpkin pie? I guess some people don't like pumpkin, but I'm thinking pumpkin pie brings back memories of home. Number 2, lavender. You can get that anywhere. They do have a lot of candles and scents for the home, like Sensationals that I use, those little melty waxes. Remember those too. Number 3, vanilla. This is mostly for most men like vanilla. Number 4, oranges. A nice little citrusy smell. Number 5, green apples. Number 6, cinnamon. I found that a lot of people don't like the smell of cinnamon though. Number 7 is coconut. Brings back smells and maybe feelings of the beach or suntan lotion. Number 8, almonds. Number 9, chocolate. Number 10, black licorice, which is anise, which is sambuca. Number 11, cookies. Again, probably remembering home. Number 12, donuts. Number 13, cheese pizza. Okay, I don't know where you're going to get cheese pizza oils, but if you do, please let me know. Number 14, peppermint. Number 15, popcorn. I'm not sure about that one, but it's in here. Number 16, clean, soapy smells. A nice clean, just got out of the shower smell. Maybe that makes him think you're naked. That's my guess, okay? 17, sandalwood. 18, frankincense. And if you don't know what frankincense is, it's that smell that you get when you go to church. That's the best way I can describe it. Number 19, woodsy floral. So woodsy floral, like dirt kind of smell, like forest nature kind of smell. And 20, lipstick smell. Now, lipstick is kind of hard to figure out, but I think I know what that is. It's like that waxy doll smell, kind of like that new doll smell. Maybe that makes them think of dolls. I have no idea why. Listen, I'm only putting that out there. I don't really know why, but I know that every man has every different attraction or whatever it is that attracts them. So you have to find out what it is that attracts them. But those are the smells. I do have sensationals. I've invested in sensationals, the little wax warmers for the house. And I have different kinds of smell. And my favorite one so far is like that cake smell. It's like a cake, coffee cake smell. I like that. It's I use it all the time. It just makes the house smell really good. And you should invest in sensationals or wax, those little wax scents that you put into your wax warmers. You should actually invest in those because those are a good way not to spend too much on perfumes or lotions. They're not that expensive. They're about $2 to $3 a little pack, and you get about maybe 8 to 12 little squares that you melt, and it makes the house smell pretty good. So, and there's, I'm surprised that they didn't have coffee on this list, but I would say that I would add an extra one and say coffee. So that would be my choice, because a nice smell of coffee is, I think, reminds you of home. There's like a comfort feeling. Something must go off in your brain that reminds you of something with these smells. And so, like I said, it depends on the guy. On that note, talk to you guys soon. Tomorrow is Wednesday Works. I have some business things there. Oh, yes, I do have an update. I'm trying to get a hold of an interview that I couldn't get before because she's always so busy and it's really hard, but decided that maybe if we take little pieces, because she couldn't sit for the whole interview, I said, well, can we just do a little bit and just break it down? Like, I'll take a couple of minutes here, I'll get you a couple of minutes there, and then I'll just kind of piece it together and edit and record it in my Audacity and just kind of stick them together. Hopefully that might save some time. And she said sure, and I'm like, okay, so it's gonna work. Who knows, maybe she'll be sitting there for a couple of minutes and it'll get longer and she'll be more inclined to finish the whole interview instead of just doing it into pieces. But it's an option and an idea for those of you who are trying to get somebody to interview and they don't know how to do it, or they can't get a hold of them. Just say, just give me 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes. And then another time, give me another 5 minutes, and then just put it together. Okay, so maybe that will help somebody who's trying to get an interview, and good tips. And in backtracking for the smells, I wanted to let you know that you can also make your own perfume. I do that too. Just get oils and mix them with the correct alcohol. I've learned that you can actually use vodka to mix with your oils to make your own scent. Yes, you can. You can get the other type of alcohol, but and I forget the name of it. I can't, because I'm not prepared for that one. This is just ad-libbing right now. But you can get a different type of alcohol, but I found that it's very strong and you have to wait like a couple of months for it to dilute or mix itself with the oils. So it needs to sit for a while. But I found that vodka doesn't have a smell, so you could mix that with the oils and use it that way in a little spritzer, a tiny little spritzer, those little tiny tubes that you get online for perfume. And they work pretty well too. And I've mixed perfumes together, like not just lavender, but like you can mix lavender and vanilla, mix it together, make your own smell. That's pretty good. That's an idea there for you too. So on that note, finally, thank you all for listening. I appreciate your patronage. If you like the show and you want to support it, click below the show notes And thank you in advance. And that's it. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a safe day. Enjoy your day. Smile more. Attract more smiley people. Attract like-minded people. And you'll be fine. God bless you. And how do we end the show? What is it that we say? Say it with me.